Hey guys, so today I want to compare the iPhone 5s here a little bit against the Galaxy Grand 2. So there's a lot of things that's different about those two devices actually. I mean, one is running iOS, one is not running iOS, one is running Android, and one is a Samsung, another is an iPhone. So, of course, the first thing that you're going to notice here is that the iPhone is smaller. Yeah, it's only a 4-inch baby, and this year we hopefully will get some bigger iPhones, like a 4.7-inch iPhone that I actually have over here, like a model, 3D model. So you can kind of see that that one's going to be a little bit more, probably if that could be the real deal actually. It's going to be a little bit more like the Grand 2 size, or like an Android phone. So that's the first thing that you can notice here. Another thing you notice, of course, is in terms of thickness. You can kind of see, kind of get a feeling that the iPhone is a little bit thinner, but it's hard to tell. Just like this. You can kind of see here how the iPhone also down here has a speaker. Now this is the funny thing, there's only one of these that is the speaker. I think it's this one. One of them doesn't make any noise, which is pretty funny. It's not like stereo speakers. Obviously here there is a difference in build quality. The iPhone 5s definitely is more quality feeling here, with its like aluminum material and like a glass back. Which is very nice. This one actually, it's not that bad. I mean, if to be a Samsung phone, it's really not that bad because it has a leather back, kind of fox leather, I think it is. This is a material that I think that Samsung didn't use on the Galaxy S5, just because that was going to be water resistant. So this probably would damage it, perhaps. It still feels a little bit cheap though here compared to an iPhone, because it's plastic around the sides. So the Galaxy Grand 2 features a TFT 5.25-inch screen instead of only a 4-inch screen. So you can kind of see when I hold the iPhone here how big it is. And this one is definitely bigger, but has a good button layout with the power button here on the side. So very easy to get access to. Maybe that they should have moved down these buttons a little bit, a step down. I think that could have been nice. Of course, we have some other cool things here about the iPhone with a Touch ID sensor, so you can read your fingerprint and basically unlock your phone with that. You can do that on your Galaxy devices, but you can't do that with the Galaxy Grand 2. So you have your normal power button and back key and a menu key. So this one also features a 720p display versus Apple's 640x1136 resolution. Overall, the iPhone display seems to be more, of course, in quality, just because, I mean, first of all, it's a more expensive device. Samsung didn't put their best display on the Galaxy Grand 2. Definitely not. It's more like the Galaxy S4 active display, with not as impressive viewing angles as the new Super AMOLED Plus or Super AMOLED screens that Samsung used on their high-end flagship smartphones. There's also difference here in how much storage we have. This Galaxy Grand only comes in 8GB variant, it seems, versus the iPhones that is, well, 1632 and 64GB variants. Now, this one I'm pretty sure has an SD card option, so if you take a lot of pictures, that's going to be pretty nice, because then you can store it over there. As you can see there, you have a space where, yeah, you should be able to insert an SD card, I'm pretty sure. So that is good, of course. Just expand. You can't usually though install apps on that. Only take pictures and videos and store media on that little area. Just also check them out here on the back side. You can kind of see that this one is actually pretty fresh. I mean, has a pretty nice back. Actually, way more nice, I think, than the Galaxy S5. Pretty funny. 8 megapixel cameras on both here. iOS 7, of course. and we might be getting iOS 8 here in the near future. But this camera is just super quick and very simplistic with iOS, of course. So you have different modes here: camera mode, video mode. If you want to have some quick filters, that's also available. So that's pretty awesome, actually. The Galaxy Gram 2 features the Galaxy S4 UI in terms of the camera app. You can see here, could be slow sometimes. Features a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, but it is Cortex A7, which is not the most impressive one. So you did see here, I actually used the mode. I did use a mode there, which was burst mode. Of course, there are a bunch of other modes here. Night mode, sports mode, panorama, rich tone, HDR. HDR mode you also do get on the iPhone 5s. Let's just go with auto again. But you don't get the Galaxy S5 UI here inside of the Galaxy Gram 2. Could be good to know. But an 8 megapixel shooter here on these two. You do get a chipset Snapdragon 400 inside of the Galaxy Gram 2 versus the Apple's own Apple A7, which performs amazing. I mean, both these devices perform actually amazing like this. Just because iOS is such a simplistic UI and Apple controls the experience a lot, it rarely slows down. And this one also features a dual-core 1.3 GHz processor, very quality one, which is just, it runs awesome. The Galaxy Gram 2 the quad-core is not that great inside of it. I mean, it's not that great. I'd rather pick up the Galaxy S4 Minis 1.7 GHz dual-core great processor instead. Adreno 304 GPU. So you can play games like Asphalt and many other like Modern Combat pretty okay, but GTA runs not that well. Versus the iPhone, which actually has an amazing experience with all kinds of games here, and of course it's the latest iPhone, so it obviously performs really nice with the PowerVR G6430 GPU, I think it is being called, which is quite nice. The iPhone only here that has 1560 milliamps versus 2600 milliamp battery, so almost twice the battery power inside of and this Android smartphone. But then again, usually Android takes a little bit more battery, but still, overall you're probably gonna get a better battery experience. You have some very nice quick toggles here inside of the TouchWiz UI here from Samsung. And a quick little brightness slider, small things like that I definitely do enjoy. But then again, I mean, iOS looks pretty swag here. It looks pretty fresh, I gotta say. But something that I don't really like the iPhone because it's still super small. I can't wait. I don't even enjoy playing games on a small display like that. We could see some interesting stuff though here in the future if we're gonna see new iPhones with bigger sizes, like Apple finally coming back into 2012 at least. That could be nice. So yeah, just quickly overall look video. Thought that could be fun to do. Peace out.